I'm going to address a topic of discussion that a lot of brothers and sisters are engaged in. Right now, there's this awakening going on amongst our nation, and you got some brothers that understand what's going on, that are coming to the light, coming to the truth, and you got some brothers that's hanging in the balance, and they stuck because of all the vast amounts of knowledge that's out there. Not that it's right, not that all the knowledge out there is right, but it sounds convincing. Because again, we talk about eloquent speakers, and they're putting it out there so eloquently that a lot of brothers are being taken away with it. But yet, nobody can break down our situation. So I'm gonna start this lesson with a question out of the Bible. Now, I brought this out plenty of times, but now I'm gonna put scriptures to it so we can understand the whole situation. How we got from being kings and priests to being servants in the earth, being on the bottom of the totem pole, which none of these other breakdowns, brothers that's in the Egyptologists or whatever, brothers that are Muslim, brothers that are Kemet, what have you, these brothers can't break this down. Everybody just saying, due to circumstances and wars, we was overtaken and captured. But it's much bigger than that. So we're going to examine it through the scriptures and see if this applies, right? Starting with that Baruch 3 and 10. Because this is a question asked by a lot of brothers that haven't come to the full understanding of who they are. But the Most High asked the same question for us to ponder within ourselves. Read it.
It says, Baruch chapter 3, verse 10. How happeneth it, Israel, that thou art in thine enemy's land?
That's the question that we need to ponder. That's the question that a lot of brothers are pondering today. If we're the God-chosen people, how did he allow this to happen? How can God sit back and allow babies to be raped and sold into sex slaves? All these questions about all the atrocities that are happening to us. They got a lot of questions. How did this happen? Read it.
How happeneth, Israel, that thou art in thine enemy's land?
First and foremost, again, we got to acknowledge who we are. We are the children of Israel. He's not talking to the Caucasians. He's talking to the Native American, the so-called Puerto Rican, and the Negroes. Israel. That's our identity. That's our nationality. How did this happen? How did we end up in our enemy's land? Read it.
How happeneth, Israel, that thou art waxing old? That thou art in thine enemy's land. That thou art waxing old in a strange country.
How did this happen? Because we lost the war? That's how it happened? Because somebody the European got the upper hand on us? That's how it happened? Read it.
That thou art waxing old in a strange country.
That we're dying in this strange country. We're waxing old, feeble, weak in this strange country. How did this happen? Read it.
That thou art defiled with the dead.
That we're defiled with the dead. We're living just like them. We acted just like them. We're sick just like them. How did this happen? Read it.
That thou art counted with them that go down into the grave.
Right, everybody's saying we're all one people, we're all the same. We all believe the same. We're counted with them that go down to the grave, man. When we're supposed to be about life. But now we're about death. Now we're about death. What do I mean? All the choices that we're making, the choices of death. We're not making choices to live. We're making choices to die. Every day. Every day you make a choice, and that choice is geared towards death. Nobody's choosing life. No one's choosing life. Read it.
It says, Baruch chapter 3, verse 12. Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom.
Right? We forsake the fountain of wisdom. We forsook the fountain of wisdom being the Most High, our Father. We forsook our heritage. We forsook the covenant the Most High made with us. We forsook the law, statutes, the commandments he gave us. This is how we chose death. This is how we count with them that go down to the grave. Read it.
It says, Baruch chapter 3, verse 13.
And again, this is the answer to the question. How did it happen? This is the answer. Read it.
For thou hadst walked in the way of the Most High, thou shouldest have dwelled in peace forever.
Thou shouldest have dwelt in peace forever. But that's not the case. There's no peace to us. We have no peace. We're born and we're vexed every day. here in this strange country, in our enemy's land, where we waxing old. We're vexed every day. Read it.
Learn where is wisdom.
Learn where is wisdom.
Where is strength.
Uh-huh.
Where is understanding.
Come on.
That thou mayest know also where is length of days and life, where is the light of the eyes and peace.
Where is the light of the eyes and peace. So what we're going to do, we're going to address our issue, our status, our situation on earth today. And we're going to start that in Isaiah, the 3rd chapter. We'll see what happened to us as a people. How do we get from being kings and priests to being servants in America, being slaves in America, Central America, South America, in the 4 corners of the earth? How did we get into this situation? Was it just because of a war? Bigger than that. Read it. Read it down 1 and 2.
It says, Isaiah chapter 3, verse 1. For behold, the Lord of hosts, doeth take away from Jerusalem. Is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 1. For behold, the Lord of hosts, doeth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread, and the whole stay of war.
Come on.
The mighty man and the man of war, the judge and the prophet, and the prudent and the ancient, the captain of 50, and the honorable man, and the counselor, and the cunning artificer,
Right.
and the eloquent orator.
Right? So this is the Lord, this is the scripture. The Lord is telling us it's him that took down our government. He took down our most chief men. He brought us from high to low. It's him that did it. Go back to chapter 1. Chapter 1, verse 21. So it says, for behold, the Lord of hosts will take away Jerusalem, from Jerusalem, and from Judah, the stay and the staff, and the stay of whole bread, and the whole stay of bread, and the whole stay of water. Our substance, our the things that had us, that sustained us. The Lord took away our bread, our water. He took it away. He took away our eloquent speakers, our chief men, our artificers, our orators, our captains, our army. He broke us down. It's him that did it to us. Why? Because we forsook the fountain of life. We forsook him. So he broke us down. It wasn't due just because the Europeans came down and captured us. We lost wars in Africa. That wasn't the case, man, because we forsook him. Read it, 121.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 21. How does the faithful city become an harlot?
It's a question. How is the faithful city become a harlot? Jerusalem. Jerusalem. How did it become a harlot?
How does the faithful city become a harlot? It was full of judgment. Righteousness lodged in it. But now murderers.
It was full of judgment, righteousness lodged in it. When we was together as a people, it was full of judgment and righteousness lodged in it. Now we put off judgment. Now we say the Lord is not like that. Now we say we don't have to do them things. We brought forth our downfall. It wasn't because the army came against us. It's because we forsook the Lord. But yet our land was full of righteousness. Righteousness, judgment lodged in it. But there's no judgment going forth in the earth today. Here in our captive land, they have a government, they have a constitution, they have a law. But they live by it. We die by it. They live by it, we die by it. We're posting it every day all over your face. What happened to these men? Why did these men get this sentence and these men didn't get something? It's all over your Facebook. You're wondering how come these things happening. Because when we was in our own land, we didn't keep our own laws. We didn't keep our own constitution. We forsook it. So the Lord gave us over to a wicked nation. And now these wicked people rule over us. And now you're sitting in this land wondering, why? How did this happen? And now you look at everybody else except for that. Read it.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 22. Thy silvers become drought, thy wine mixed with water. Thy princes are rebellious, the companions of thieves.
Our wine has become weak. Our gold has become weak. Our princes is companion of thieves. We sold out our own people. We did wickedness amongst our own people. That's right. This is how it happened. This is how it happened. We transgressed. We crossed the Lord. And the Lord put us on the bottom. No longer on the top. Now we're on the bottom serving a strange nation. Go back to that Baruch 3:10. Ask the question again. We want to keep this question at the forefront of everybody's mind. They get the proper understanding of how we got to this situation. And the only way out is not through Egypt. It's not through religion. It's not through finance. It's not through education. That's not the way out. The only way we're going to get out is to return it to the Heavenly Father. Read the question again.
Baruch chapter 3 verse 10. How happened it, Israel, that thou art in thy enemy's land, that thou art waxing old in a strange country?
How did this happen? Let's go back.
Thou art defiled with the dead.
Thou art defiled with the dead. How are we defiled again? By all the wicked things that we engage in this land. By all the wicked things that we engage in this land, we're defiled. We are defiled. Read it.
This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. Thy princes are rebellious, and companions of thieves.
Thy princes are rebellious, companions of thieves. Go ahead. Who are the princes today? Who are the princes today? The brother brought out early in his lessons. Are influential people. Floyd Mayweather, Jay-Z, Michael Jordan, Drake. I guess we gotta keep it to y'all, keep it to the level y'all understand. To the young generations, y'all the ones out there with your questions. How did this happen? The Drakes, the Little Waynes, the Little Kids, the Nicki Minaj's, the Cardi B's. All of these are companion of thieves. They're not for the people. They are not for the people. They're companion of thieves. Read it.
Psalm 1:23. Thy princes are rebellious, and companions of thieves.
Come on.
Everyone loveth kiss, and followeth after the war.
Everyone loves a gift and followed after the What Cardi B song say now? She love money. She money. Or she likes money. Money, that's on everybody's mind. So for money, everybody's on their back of their own brother, on their own sister. Everybody do that for money. They're companion of thieves. There's no more love. Listen, Christ said the love of many shall wax cold. And that's what we're in, because there's no true love no more. Nobody loves each other no more. Everybody loves money. So they flip it on their own brother, on their own nation for money. How we gonna fix this problem?
Thy princes are rebellious, and companions of thieves.
Come on.
Everyone loveth gifts, and followeth after rewards.
And they follow after rewards. Never listen. Everything that's going on with these people, about these designers, these clothing designers, how they making these clothes that shows their racism minds, their racist minds. But what do a brother like Floyd Mayweather do? He goes to the store and spend more money. He's showing that he is not about his people, but his people keep lifting him up. His people keep buying the ticket to see him fight. Stop supporting them. Read it.
They judge not the fatherless.
They don't judge the fatherless.
Neither doth the cause of the widow come unto them.
They're not judging the situation. How come so many of these young children are fatherless? How come? Is it just because you're going to say the father was no good? Or the mother's no good? Or was it both of them? Listen, we need to judge this amongst ourselves, because the other nations are looking, they're not looking at us with a good eye. We need to judge ourselves. We need to take responsibility for ourselves. Stop looking for the other people to cast judgment for us. What's right, what's wrong. We need to return back to the Father and acknowledge what is right and what is wrong, so we can fix our problem. Ain't nobody else gonna do it for us. We're looking for people, like unjust people, to fix our problem. They got their own problem. They can't fix their own problem. How they gonna fix ours? How they gonna fix ours? They can't. We need to return back to the Father so He can heal us, man. Read it.
It says Isaiah chapter 1, verse 24. Therefore saith the Lord of hosts, the mighty one of Israel, I will ease thee of thine adversaries.
He's going to even, now again, this even goes to brothers that talk about the other nations are the Lord's adversaries. Who is the Lord speaking to here? He's speaking to us, the nation of Israel. He said he's going to ease himself of his adversaries, his own people. We're the ones that have been wicked towards the Lord. And the Lord rewarded us according to our works. That's why our situation is the way it is today. Not because the white man ruled over us, not because the Africans sold us, because we turned our back on the Heavenly Father. It's right there in the scripture. It's right there in the scripture. Read it.
It says Lamentations 2 and 5. The Lord was as an enemy. He hath swallowed up Israel. He hath swallowed up all her places, her palaces.
Come on.
He hath destroyed the stronghold. He hath increased in the daughter of Judah, mourning and lamentation.
He hath increased in the daughter of Judah, mourning and lamentation. It's the Lord that did this to us. So the only way for us to fix this is to return. Return back to, and not through Catholics, not through Christianity, not through Baptist, not through Pentecostal, not through Muslim, not through Buddhist. Returning to the Lord, Savior, the Father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Most High, the true power. His scriptures right here, his word is right here. We left it. He didn't leave us, but he left us a remembrance how to find a way back. It's the Bible, man. Not according to religion, but according to his laws, statutes, and commandments. That's how we got here. We forsook it. We are the children of Israel. We forsook it. That's why all these curses are on us, not on anybody else. Not on anybody else. Can nobody else on earth identify with the curse we hear? But us. It's on us. He said, I'm going to send you to captivity with ships. Who did that happen to? They one people on earth that went into captivity from one land, body, a land to another. Name it. Name it. They're not. They can't. There's no one on earth but us. All these laws, statutes, commandments were for us. They was either to build us up or they were going to be against us. That's what the scripture says. Read.
Lamentation chapter 2, verse 24. Therefore saith the Lord of hosts, the mighty one of Israel. I will ease me of mine adversaries, and avenge me of mine enemies. And I will turn my hand upon thee, purge away thy droughts, and take away all thy tent. And I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning.
This is after everything is done and said. He's going to restore us. But first, we got to clean up. First, we have to clean up, so there's no healing gonna come until we clean up. Go back to Isaiah. There's no healing gonna come until we clean up. So everybody wondering why we got into the situation, or a situation like that. If we're the children of God, how come we're doing so bad? Because we crossed the Lord. Come back to Isaiah. Because we crossed the Lord. You read 24? Give me 2:22.
It says Isaiah chapter 2. This is Isaiah chapter 2, verse 22. Cease ye from man, whose breath is in his nostrils.
Right?
For wherein is he to be accounted of?
For where is he to be accounted of? You look into all these men trying to find the answer to our condition. Look to the Lord. The Lord said, return unto me. Look to the Lord. Stop looking at man that seems like he's so intelligent, like he got the answer. He don't have the answer. I'm following the scripture. I'm following the scripture. I'm not going traveling to Egypt. I'm not going to talk to some historian down in Africa. I'm following the scripture. The Lord says, cease from man. Or etymology. He says, cease from man whose breath is in his nostrils.
Cease ye from man whose breath is in his nostrils.
Right?
For wherein is he to be accounted of?
So where is he to be accounted of? So what? He wrote several books, but they're all taking us left. They're not bringing us back to the right path. It's taking us left, taking us further and further away from the Most High. Read it. Okay? Give me Leviticus 26:21. So the Lord said, I did this to you. I brought you down. I took away the state of water and the state of bread. I made your condition the way it is. I did this to you. Everybody's wondering why we're in this condition. We the people of the Most High. Why? The Lord loves us. He chastises us. This is our chastity. This is our correction. This is our correction. We can embrace it, or we can resist it. But we can't get out of it. We can't get out of it. We can embrace it, or we can resist it, but we cannot get out of it. Read it.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 21. And if ye walk contrary unto me,
Right.
and will not hearken unto me, I will bring 7 times more plagues upon you, according to your sins.
According to your sin, if we walk contrary to the Heavenly Father, this is what we did. We walked contrary. We didn't walk according to the Heavenly Father. Look, go to Deuteronomy 28th verse, chapter. No, I'm just going to reiterate what this Leviticus 26 is saying. Everybody's questioning why a situation like this. The Bible, if the Bible is real, it doesn't have it. The Bible is real, man. Where's the evidence? We are the evidence. We are the evidence. Read it. Brother, what do you say? He don't believe in none of the 3 Abrahamic faiths. Brothers out of his mind. That's because you don't understand.
Brother said, I'm a destroyer of the Abrahamic faiths.
Yeah. Cease from man's brothers and his knowledge. Brothers is lost.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high, above all nations of the earth.
He said he's going to set us on high above all the nations of the earth. Go back to Leviticus 26. If we was to keep his commandments and do them. If we was to keep his commandments and do it. But now we're on the bottom. Now we're trying to scratch our way just to get a cracker from our oppressors. Get a crumb from our oppressors.
I got stuff to do. Not to be rude. My apologies.
But you wasn't troubling us. Go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse
Your
21.
brothers is out there mind. Your brothers is lost.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 21. And if you walk contrary unto me, and will not hearken unto me, I will bring 7 times more plagues upon you, according to your sins.
According to your sins. So we went from being captured by the Babylonians. Now, we go all the way to the judges. How many times did the Lord bring the hammer upon us in the time of judges? And we still didn't get it right. He still brought us into our land. And then we still corrupt ourselves even more. So the more aggressive we got against them, the more aggressive he was towards us. That's what he said. Saying, read it again.
And if you walk contrary unto me, and will not hearken unto me, I will bring 7 times more plagues upon you, according to your sins.
According to your sins. So the worse we got, the worse the plagues got. The worse we got, the worse the plagues got. That's why our situation is so dire here in America today. Because the worse we got, the worse the plagues got. And again, you can ignore it, you can accept it, but you cannot get out of it. Read it.
And I will send wild beasts among you, which shall rob you of your children, destroy your cattle, and make you few in number, and your highways shall be desolate.
See this? This is our condition now. We jacked up.
It says, verse 42.
We're trying to get back to consider the kingship. Brothers worried about being Mr. Kinetic. Come on, man. Read it. Come on.
I will also send wild beasts among you, which shall rob you of your children, and destroy your cattle.
Right? Wild beasts amongst us can rob us of our children. These beasts are not animals. These beasts are not little animals. These beasts are the other nations. They rob us of our children and of our cattle. These are men. These are the nations, the Babylonians, the Persians, the Greeks, the Romans, the Americans. These are the wild beasts. They robbed us of our children and of our cattle. Did this not happen to us? I mean, just for our recognition of being in America, we know it happened to us in the time of Africa. Everybody got the story. We was greater than, we was more than slaves when we was in Africa. Everybody know that story. Everybody know that. So who robbed us in Africa? Yeah. The Europeans, the Hamites, the Arabs. These are the wild beasts. We could not get out of it. We tried to flee from it, but it pursued us. It pursued us. We tried to flee from it, but it pursued us. You understand what's going on here? The only way we're going to get right is if we return back to Heavenly Father. The only way we're going to get right is we return back to Heavenly Father. Truth and sincerity. I know a lot of brothers did. We've been doing this Bible thing for years, but we never returned in truth and sincerity. We always came back to the ladder of Pentecost, Baptist, Christianity. We never returned in truth and sincerity. And that's the awakening that's going on now. Brothers and sisters are waking up. And at the same time, again, please try the spirits. Please try the spirits, because these Israelites are very wicked. I see them brothers being exposed to them. Very wicked. And not for nothing, we've been telling y'all for years. We've been telling y'all for years, but everybody, why y'all messing with the prophets? Why y'all getting after brothers? But now these brothers are exposed. It was that doctrine they put out. Now these brothers are exposed. Praise the Lord for patience. Be patient with it up. Come on.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 23. If you will not be reformed by these things, but will walk contrary unto me,
Come on.
then will I also walk contrary unto you.
I'm going to walk contrary to you, right? Go ahead.
And will punish you yet 7 times 4. You will yet punish you 7 times for your sin.
Uh-huh.
But I will bring a sword upon you.
Come on.
And shall break the quail of my covenant.
The quarrel of my covenant, his anger. His covenant, his anger. Because he said, if you keep this commandment, you'll be blessed. But if you break them, you'll be cursed. So the sword is amongst us. Amen. That's a promise. I promise you, if you go against me, I will bring the sword against you. Bring that Daniel 9.
Here, bro, huh? Go see you.
Daniel chapter 9, verse 10. Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our power,
Right.
and walked in his laws, which he set before us by his servants the prophets.
Right? And bring back that 26 so we can understand why it's done. Faith. This ain't gonna see the sword of his kind, his word.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 25. Now will bring a sword upon you, that shall avenge the quail of my covenant.
This is gonna avenge the quarrel of his judgment, of his covenant. He made a covenant, he made a promise. He said, if you break these, if you keep these commandments, you'll be blessed. But if you break them, all these troubles are gonna come upon you, and you can't escape. So all Israel transgressed. Go back to Daniel 9. All Israel has transgressed. And nobody got no answers for us. Who can tell us why our condition is the way it is? What religious sect can tell us what our condition, why it's like this? What religious sect? The Muslims can, the Arabs, the Pentecostal can't, the Baptists can't, the Catholic can't. Nobody can tell us and explain our situation.
I mean, we all got our same person.
Nobody can explain it but the Lord. He already explained it. We've just been too ignorant to accept it.
Still stay.
Oh, God ain't like that. Not my God. Tell them what the Lord said. Show them that Daniel 9:11.
Daniel chapter 9, verse 11.
Come on.
Yea, all Israel have transgressed the law,
All Israel, come on.
even by departing.
Even by departing, we would not commit to the Heavenly Father's law, statutes, commandments. Go ahead.
They might not obey thy voice, therefore the curse is poured upon us.
This is the sword that's following us. Therefore, the curse is poured upon us. So now, the judgment, the cause of the fatherless ain't brought forth. The cause of the widow ain't brought forth. Why are we killing each other? The real reason ain't brought forth because of envy, jealousy. That's why. No, because this is the sword of the Heavenly Father. Destructions upon destructions upon us. Read it.
And the oath. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing. They might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us. The oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High.
Come on.
Because we have sinned against him.
Because we sinned against him. That's what we're reading back in Leviticus 26. Because we have sinned against him. Yo, I am sick and tired of the religions, man. Sick and tired of it. They keep on, they see our condition. They see us being slaughtered. And they keep pressing this. Oh, this is the time, this is season. This is season. You're going to be blessed. You're going to be financially blessed. They still pushing that garbage, man. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up, man. Come up out these churches. Come up out these churches. Start fearing the Most High. Start walking His laws, statutes, and commandments according to faith, man. Read it.
Daniel chapter 9, verse 12. He had confirmed his words, which he spake against us,
He confirmed them. Read it.
against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil.
By bringing upon us a great evil. So if you're still wondering, how come our situation is like this? How come we can't get ahead? How come our brothers are hating each other? How come our sisters out here wild and fighting, doing more fighting than the men? Women is more vicious than the men today. All the YouTube videos about women fighting. Women fighting. It's vicious out here, man. You don't have no answers, huh? Oh, y'all just say it's the devil, huh? Y'all just say it's the devil, huh? Nah, it's the Lord's hand upon us. It's the Lord's hand upon us. He turned us over to the devil. He turned us over to him. Since we didn't want to keep his commandments. Since we didn't want to keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. He turned us over to him. Now Satan ruling in our lives, man. But then you know how we can rectify that? You know how we can clean that up? Just turn back. Turn back to that Father. Read it. We need to understand, man, our condition. We need to truly understand it so we can turn it around. It's not that hard, man. All you gotta do is shed the flesh. Shed the flesh. Start getting the front of the spirit of your Father. Do that which is right. Do that which is right. Not according to your flesh. Not according to your emotions. Do that which is right. Read it.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 26. When I have broken the staff of your bread, 10 women shall bake your bread in one oven.
Meaning that we're gonna be that broke. We're gonna be that broke. Everybody trying to eat off of one piece of bread. That's how it is. You got it. Listen, we come on here on the bus. We got it in the bus station. Everybody's sharing one sticker. That's just an example. Everybody's sharing one meal. How many people, ain't got enough food to make it through the month? Everybody was shook when the government was shut down. We're gonna cut off our bread. Now we depend on the man to give us our bread. And if he cut us off, then what we got to look to? Then what we got to look to? Riots, robbing each other, flipping on one another, kicking each other's doors in. It happened already. It's nothing new under the sun. That was the siege, the 7-year siege the Romans laid against us. We was evil amongst ourselves, man. We was evil amongst ourselves. Things that I'm saying are not far-fetched. It's a reality. It's a reality. We pray on each other. All because we flip on the Lord. The Lord turned the door to Satan. Now we look in the man. Man blew us out the cold. We flip on each other. Read it. This is our condition. It's all predicated upon what we gave to the Heavenly Father. Read it.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 26. And when I have broken the staff of your bread,
Hold it. And this is not just here in America. This is not just here in America. As a matter of fact, in America, we got a little Christian. We have a little Christian. Go to South America. Go to Central America. Go to Europe, where the Negroes are over there. Go to the East, where the Negroes are over there. Go to China, where the Negroes are over there. It's bad. They got it bad too. We got a little cushion here, but it's still bad here. It's bad for us wherever we're at. It's not just here in America. It's wherever we're at. Lord spread it to the four corners of the earth. This plague is upon us wherever we're at. There's no escape. I said you can embrace it. You can ignore it, but you cannot escape it. Read it.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 26. When I have broken the staff of your bread, 10 women shall bake your bread in one oven.
It's just making reference to how bad it's going to be. Go ahead.
They shall deliver you your bread again by weight.
By weights, meaning, this is all you can get. It's like the food stamp system. All you can get is this much. You can't go and splurge because you got to make it to the next month.
Correction.
By the 15th, first, by the 15th, by the 20th, you jacked up, you down to scratch. And if that check don't come, it's going to be a problem. This is what this is making reference to, how bad our situation is. Go ahead.
When I have broken the staff of your bread, 10 women shall bake your bread in one oven. They shall deliver you your bread again by weight. You shall eat and not be satisfied.
Not be satisfied. Go ahead.
And if ye will not put all this hearken unto me, and walk contrary to me, then I will walk contrary to you also in the earth.
I'm going to walk contrary to you also according to fury. The Lord is upset with us. He's upset with us, and now we keep going left. We keep going left, the Lord is calling us home. How is he calling us? Hiding affliction. Now we got to say, hold up. It's not the white man's fault. It's our fault that we didn't turn to the Lord. So if we turn back to him, we rectify our situation. That's what we need to do. We keep walking contrary to him. We keep going in another direction because some intelligent person popped up and said, we're Africans. We go all the way back to Egypt. It's written on the hieroglyphs. So we believe that. He was just making words. All these guys things found out to be liars, man.
I don't care if you take offense. I
Everybody
don't
polite
care.
had a whole
I take
yeah,
offense.
he had nice stuff.
Not being considerate
that
of
bar. Ray Higgins.
You're wrong, man. We don't want to.
All these cats popped up.
All these cats popped up with some intelligent people. Have brothers and sisters going crazy. Oh, you heard that? The Bible's fake. The Bible's not real. There ain't no Jesus. I'm leaving the church. You left that church for that. You didn't leave the church to find the truth of the Lord. You left the church for bring him. You left the church for more life. Where you at now? Where you at now? Now you lost. Now you just say there ain't no God. Now you just jacked up. Now you making up your own doctrine. You lost. Read it.
It says Leviticus chapter 26, verse 28. Then I will walk contrary unto you, also in fury, and even I will chastise you 7 times for your sins.
7 times for your sins. So again, if you don't understand our condition, it's the Lord that did this to us. Yes, the Most High is real. Yes, He is our Father. Yes, we are His children. And He's chastising us. He's chastising us for us to get it right. It's like your own child, man. Sometimes you gotta break them down, man, for them to get it right. You gotta break them down. I'm a father, I know. Several children. I had to break them down. I had to break them down for them to get it right. Sometimes the food don't come until later on in age. The food come when they become men, women, have their own children, look back at food. You're right. But you gotta put the work in. You gotta put the work in. The Most High putting the work in. Feeling that brothers and sisters, understand this, man. Our situation is predicated upon what we do. How we dealt with it. It has nothing to do with Egypt, has nothing to do with the so-called white man, has nothing to do with Muslim, none of that. There's no healing to any of that. It's solely based on what we did to that Father.
Matthew, second Matthew chapter 6, verse 12. Now I beseech those that read this book, that be not discouraged for these calamities.
Don't be discouraged for these calamities. Like I said, you can embrace it, you can reject it, but you cannot escape it. Don't be discouraged.
But if they judge those punishments not to be for destruction, but for a chastening of our nation.
But for a chastening of our nation. So listen, the Most High is not going to allow the wicked, the rulers of this world, to take us out. But He is going to allow us to be chastised by it. He used man as His soul. He used man as His whipping tool. And right now we're being whipped by these nations for our chastening. For us to say, hold up. No. I don't want no more of this. So now when we return, we're going to return fully persuaded. Fully persuaded not to turn again. Fully persuaded not to turn again once we acknowledge our faith.
Now I beseech those that read this book, that they be not discouraged for these calamities, but that they judge those punishments not to be for destruction, but for chastening of our nation. For the token of His great goodness. The wicked doers are not suffering any long time,
Right?
but forthwith punished.
With punished right off the rip. So He's punishing us right off the rip. He's taking us right out, dealing with us. We did a transgression. He said, if you walk contrary to Him, I'm going to walk contrary to you. And He kept His word. Now we want to act like Most High don't exist because all these things are happening. These things are happening because He said they were going to happen. Therefore, proving that He does exist. If I tell my son, listen, if you come in this house after 10 o'clock, I'm going to beat your behind. How is my son going to believe it? If you come in after 10 o'clock and I beat his behind, you believe me then, right? Yeah, he'll believe me. But if I don't beat his behind, they say, yeah, my daddy ain't going to do nothing. My daddy ain't going to do nothing. But if I beat his behind, he come in 10:01, he'll believe me. So therefore, we ought to believe the Most High. And we said, listen, if you walk contrary to me, you walk contrary to you. So we walk contrary against the Most High, and now He's been contrary to us. Then we're going to say He don't exist? This is evident that He exists. You agree? It's evident that He exists because He's walking contrary to it. We're no longer the head.
We're on the bottom. We're dying in a strange country. We're being defiled with the dead. Bring back the question on Luke 3 and 10. We can't, how are we going to say and deny? Listen, I don't care what the other nations say. I don't care how they deny, whether they believe or don't believe. It don't matter to me. That's how he speaks to us. We know he exists because of our condition. He told us this is going to happen to you if you turn your back on him. And it's happening. Read it.
Luke chapter 3, verse 10. How often, Israel, that thou art in thine enemy's land?
The Lord is asking, how did this happen? How did we end up in our enemy's land? Is it solely because the white man took us captive? No. Read it.
That thou art waxing old in a strange country.
That you're waxing old in a strange country, being beat down in a strange country. You're growing weak in a strange country. We were strong. Now we're weak. We have no power. How did this happen? Read it.
That thou art defiled with the dead.
That you are defiled with the dead. You're doing all the wickedness, all the abominable things. You're defiled with the wicked people in this wicked thing. How did this happen? Read it.
That thou art counted with them that go down into the grave.
Come on.
Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom.
Forsook the fountain of wisdom. The Lord gave us laws, statutes, and commandments to raise us up, to lift us up above all the other nations, but we rejected it because we looked at the other nations and said, I want to be like them. And they was a base people. They didn't have the Lord. They didn't have the true power. They had idols. And we followed them and their idols. The Lord said, get out. He dealt with us according to his word. Now look at us. When we get all the way down here, all the way low, and we say, oh, God don't exist. I can't believe in a God that would do this to us. This is evident that he exists because he said he was going to do it. Read it.
For if thou hadst walked in the way of the Most High, thou shouldst have dwelled in peace forever.
See, if we had kept his word that he gave us, we'd have had peace. But we didn't keep his word. So now we got trouble. According to his word. This Bible was written way before we got here. Way before we got into this condition. He wrote it down. He wrote it down so we can never say he don't exist. It's evidence. It is evidence. We are evidence. We are evidence that the Lord exists. I don't care what the other nations say. It's not on there. He didn't give it to them. He gave it to the children of Israel. Look at that Psalm 147. He didn't give it to the other nations. He gave it to us. He made a covenant with us, not with the other nations. He made a covenant with us. Read it.
Psalm chapter 147, verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation.
He didn't give it to any other nation. Go ahead.
And as for his judgments, they have not known him.
They have not known them, so his judgments are not on them. His judgments are on us. They just run the land being what they were created to be. They created to be what they're going to be. Only way they were going to learn righteousness was through us. Only way they were going to learn the way of the Most High was through us. But we forsook it. So now the earth is all jacked up. Now everybody doing what they want to do. Now everybody make their own religion. Oh, I'm man. Oh, I'm atheist. Oh, I'm Pentecostal. Oh, I'm Baptist. Ain't nobody serving the Most High in truth and sincerity. It's all lies. It's all hypocrisy. Why? Because we forsook the Most High. So how was everybody else going to learn? He said, I raised you up to be kings and priests. Give me that. 2 Peter 2:9. Look at them. They don't have it. They haven't led us in the right way since they brought us here. How they gonna lead us? It was us that was supposed to be the leaders. We screwed it up. Now look at us. Now we're on the bottom. Read it.
2 Peter. First Peter chapter 2, verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people.
Come on.
That ye should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
Called us out of darkness into his marvelous light. We're supposed to be the people. We're supposed to be the people. But now we're subjected to a base people that don't know the Most High. So again, our situation in this land and through the four corners of the earth is predicated upon what we did to the Heavenly Father. Not because the white man took us in captivity. That was the white man was the so-called, was the Most High sword. He said, you ain't gonna obey me, I'm gonna bring a man up from afar. Show me that. Show me that Deuteronomy 28 and 47. You ain't gonna obey me, I'm gonna bring people from a far land whose tongue you're not gonna understand, and they're gonna take over. We don't blame so-called white men. We understand this position.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 47.
Come on.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy power with
Right.
joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
Right?
With the
Because,
abundance
hold on. Because we serve is not the Most High with joyfulness and abundance of heart. We didn't. We chose to be like everybody else. We cast them off. What did he say he's gonna do? Read it.
Because thou servest the Lord, because thou servest not the Lord thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, with the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
This is written before we got here. So how are we gonna say the Lord don't exist when he already wrote it down? He told Moses, write all this stuff down. He needs Jeremiah, I think it's the 22nd chapter.
He shall put a yoke of iron upon me until he hath destroyed me.
He's gonna put a yoke of iron upon you until he has destroyed you. Give me Jeremiah 16:10. Give me Jeremiah 16:10. This is hot. Because again, he even gave it to Jeremiah to explain to us when we ask these questions that I'm addressing today. How come this situation happened to us? Why are we in this situation? How come, we can't get out of it? How come it won't turn around for us? Exactly. Here we go. Here go the question. Here go the answer. This is what the Most High told Jeremiah to tell us when we get to this point.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 10. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt show this people all these words,
That we're doing now, he's showing our people all these words that's in the Bible that's been hid from us. Because religion didn't give it to us. They say, just love Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. That's what they said. They say, you can do what you want, Christ still loves you. That's a lie. That is a lie. Read it.
when it shall come to pass, when thou shalt show this people all these words, and they shall say unto thee, wherefore hath the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us?
Why did the Lord pronounce all this great evil against us? How come we're in this situation? Read it.
And what is our iniquity?
Or what is our iniquity? Go ahead.
Or what is our sin that we have committed against the Lord our God?
Come on.
Thou shalt say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, saith the Lord, and have walked after other gods, and have served them, and have worshipped them.
Stop. See, now I want to address two things. Because the other nations, they have a problem acknowledging what's going to happen to them. Like we got a problem acknowledging what's happening to us. Because of our forefathers, we're in this situation. We perpetuate the same garbage that they did. Turned away. So now we're paying for our forefathers. We're paying for what they did. The flip side is, the other nations, we don't blame them. We don't have a beef with them. But they got to pay off. Revelation. They got to pay off. Now, again, like I said, as a people, we can embrace what's going on with us, or we can reject it, or we cannot escape it. Same thing for the other nations. They can embrace their fate, or they can reject it, but they can't escape it. Like that. Read it.
This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
This is balance. This is balance. The Most High is putting out balance. What goes around comes around. So, is what's going to happen to the other nations solely because of what they did to us? No. What's going to happen to the other nations is because of the iniquity of their fathers, because they didn't get it right. They seen us go on. They seen what happened to us. All the other nations seen it. All the other nations knew who we were. And they seen what happened to us. But yet they didn't say, oh wow, Heavenly Father is real. Let us turn to him. No, they didn't do that. They took advantage of the situation. They took full advantage and they didn't turn to him either. So now they got to pay too. But being that we are the children, we pay first. Being we are the children, like anybody else, if you got children and your children had some associates and you told your children, don't do this, and your child and his associate went and did it anyway, you're going to deal with your child first. And then you're going to turn to the associate and say, listen, don't come around here no more. Y'all can't hang out no more. That's done. That relationship is done. So y'all both got punished. But you dealt with yours first. It's a relationship between us and the Father. He's dealing with us first because we're his children. He's dealing with us because we're his children. And after he deals with us, he's dealing with the other nations. So they got to look forward to judgment too. They have to look forward to judgment too, as we had. Nobody's escaping. Let's go down. Leviticus. Nobody's escaping. You get that, right? You understand that?
Yeah,
All right.
I am listening very well, sir.
All right. Nobody's
I like it
escaping.
a lot. It helps me.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
Everybody got to humble up. Everybody got to humble up. I'm going to put this out there again since the gentleman is sitting here. Everybody got a shot to salvation. Everybody got a shot to salvation. But everybody, exactly.
You guys keep going, hit the ball.
There you go. You got to hit it on the mark. You got to hit it on the mark. No foul shot. Lord is not accepting no foul. I can listen. I can relate. I can relate. You got to hit the ball. Then you got to come with the right work. Bring forth meat or work meat for repentance, right? Bring forth work meat for repentance. I can relate, bro. That's you got to kind of sense it. Got to kind of. It's like those. I don't care.
No, there is
We
foul
talking about
shots
sport.
in baseball.
When we make
You hit a
relations to
foul.
sports, that's how we
You
gotta
get it
get
out the
through.
line.
I can do it.
It's foul.
Talk about children about
You
Quran,
bugging.
trying to understand the word in anything.
You do a very good job, you gentlemen. I like your man there, and you're the head guy. I like you too.
I'm not the head, Christ is the head, brother.
Well, I mean, as far as your group.
No, I'm not. Nope. I'm not. I'm
I
on the
like
bottom.
him, though. He knows how to follow.
Go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 26. And when I have broken the staff of your bread, 10 women shall bake your bread in one oven.
Now we're back to us as the people. What the Lord is saying to us as the people. So-called Negro, West Indians, the Native Americans. Go ahead.
And when I have broken the staff of your bread, 10 women shall bake your bread in one oven. They shall deliver you your bread again by weight.
Come on.
And ye shall eat and not be satisfied.
Uh-huh.
And if you will not for all this hearken unto me, but walk contrary unto me, then I will walk contrary unto you also with fury.
Fury. I'm gonna walk contrary to me in fury. So this is why our situation is so dire, brothers. This topic is just endless. These scriptures are endless. We go in and out with these scriptures to understand our situation. For an hour, we're trying to bring as much of it as possible. Give me Mike for 7 minutes. Give me Mike for 7 minutes.
Back. Let's go and get some bread. I'm hungry.
Come on.
Here. No. You sure?
This is Micah chapter 7, verse 1. Woe is me, for I am as when they have gathered the summer fruit, as the great gleanings of the vineyard, of the vintage, there is no cluster to eat.
There's no cluster to eat. Go ahead.
My soul desires the first ripe fruit.
My soul desires the first right fruit, but the fruit is corrupt today. The vine is spoiled. We done became a degenerate plant unto the Most High, man. But my soul desires the first right fruit. Where's the truth at, man? Where's the truth? It ain't here, man. Brothers and sisters going left in the world of religion, and now even in Israel, man. Everybody looking for a reward, man. Go ahead.
The good man is perished out of the earth, and there is none upright among men. They all lie in wait for blood. They hunt every man his brother with a net.
They hunt every man and his brother with a net. With deception. With deception. That's why we've been holding out. We never joined the mantra of no other nations. Esau gonna burn. We're gonna take their daughters as our concubines. And it's all that is garbage, man. It's irrelevant to salvation. To enjoy any parts of the kingdom, you gotta get there first. So we're looking for that first right fruit, man. To enjoy any parts of the kingdom, you have to get there first. Lord said, let favor be showed unto the wicked, yet will they not behold his majesty, even the land of upright they will do unjustly. The Lord is speaking to us, the wicked. He's speaking to us. He's not speaking to the other nations. When brothers run with these scriptures, pervert the scriptures, twist them all up. Every time they see wicked, they want to throw the other nations in there. The Lord is talking to us.
Read it. Micah chapter 7, verse 2. A good man is perished out of the earth,
Uh-huh.
and there is none upright among men.
Come on.
Nor lie in wait for blood. They hunt every man his brother with a net.
Come on.
They may do evil with both hands earnestly.
That they may do evil with both hands earnestly. They got the word and deception in both hands. They got the word and deception in both hands. Hold that. Give me 2 Corinthians 4:1. Both hands, earnestly. But we're going to make a separation from that. We're going to stand on truth, sincerity, all the way through. We're going to stand on truth and sincerity. We're trying to heal our nation. We trying to enjoy this awakening that's going on. It's a beautiful thing, too. It's a beautiful thing. We're starting to see more brothers and sisters acknowledge that they are. Same thing that
It's hard to do.
coming up. Yeah, it's hard.
So you can do it. God give you a way.
It is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 1. Therefore, seeing we have this ministry,
Seeing we have this ministry,
as we receive mercy, we faint not.
we don't faint. We stay strong, like I said. We never join the mantra of no other nation can get salvation. All that wicked garbage brothers and preachers. We never join that. Come on. We
But-
ain't faint.
But have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty,
We now see the things that dishonest us. We told the truth. And we said, create all nations, man. One blood. That happy they make all seek after the Most High. That they make all seek after the Most High. All nations. All nations. We ain't never forget that. We ain't at that split. Go ahead. Right? We ain't going to no summit to hold that, to join hands with everybody with that God. Go ahead.
not walking in craftiness,
Not walking in craftiness.
nor handling the word of the Most High deceitfully,
No handling the word of the Most High to see to the Most High said they do wickedness with both hands, earnestly. Both hands, earnestly, if you like to deception, man. Both hands, they go headlong, man. Headlong, and then when they get exposed, they start blaming each other. Look at IUIC now. What's going on, IUIC? I mean, from America to Europe, y'all brothers is losing. Y'all brothers is losing. Y'all got sisters going missing, brothers robbing the congregation, everybody pointing fingers at each other. But yet they talking about, where's your fringes, brothers? Remember the law and statutes and commandments, brother. Y'all brothers done forgot the law and statutes and commandments. Y'all brothers talking about signing disclosures and claims. Y'all brothers in lost. This is why we fall. This is why we in this condition. Because of deception. Because of lies. Because we turned our back on the Heavenly Father. Not because of nothing else. Everything else that came behind it, judgment. Brothers united in Christ.